Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another episode of Relevant or Not. Today we're going to be taking a look at the big main first anniversary character that was released, LF Purple Super Vegito. Now this character is one I've been really excited to look at because this is one of my all-time favorite releases in this game. I remember the announcement when they first showed him off at the I forget what it was called, but that Legends tournament that they held during the early years of Legends. It was really cool, and they showed off Super Vegito, which was just amazingly hype. This is a super cool character that on release was definitively the best in the game, I would say. He had the Strike Arts cover change, which we can go ahead and actually find it down here. Where is that cover change? Am I blind? Here it is. Knocks back enemy to long range. So this at the time was really good, comboing with the blue card, because cover changes were not all over the place yet at this point in Legends. So this was still a very, very strong ability to be picking up. We'll look at the base initially. This is all he had upon release. Extra damage to regen, which at the time was again very valuable because regen was a really strong tag. This character released alongside a green Buhan, so he pretty much shut that character down upon release, which is sort of crazy. A green Buhan character, another character I would actually love to look at. He needs a Zenkai. But, yeah, this character was doing a lot. Entering in with damage, depending on the cards he was drawing, he was picking up damage. So there were a lot of things that this character was doing. His green card was really good. Damage reduction, key recovery, nullifies all of these different conditions. He got key on the main, or on the, blue card. His main ability did give him key, it gave him health, it canceled buffs, gave him draw speed, gave him damage. Like, this was such a good main ability, including the drawing of this ult here, which was a endurance nullifier. It did do really good damage, and it held blast armor. So this, just everything this character was doing at the time was very, very, very strong. Animations were really good. I think the green card animation still looks really cool to this day. That LF is still amazing. All of his windscreens are really good. Model looks good. So a lot about this character was very, very good at the time. You know, take a look at his pre-Zenkai stats here. You know, pretty solid strike even for today's standards at 14 star. You know, solid offenses and defenses. And then once we get into the Zenkai, that's where he really solidifies. This is a really, even now, this is a good strike attack stat, I would say. And we look at the extra abilities he's picking up. So his main ability essentially remains untouched. They increase the arts draw speed, but other than that, pretty much untouched. He's still getting this buff with depending on what card he draws. I believe this ultimate, yeah, the ultimate arts pickup here is really good. The cutting damage cut, which is always awesome. This one stays pretty much similar, but again, he picks up these two extra ones now, which is every time he enters the battlefield, he's restoring ki by 30, he's drawing cards, he's giving himself more draw speed, he is doing 30% damage inflicted, reducing damage by 15%, and -3 to the arts cost. So with the green card up, he does have 35% damage reduction, and that's where this character struggles right now. He just can't really take a hit anymore. So you kind of see this character getting caught out a lot if he gets caught in a combo or anything like that. Any of these different, you know, especially with how crazy the meta is right now. Let's pull up the Z ability though. Actually, I forgot to talk about his Z ability. So, Fusion Warrior strike attack and defense 30%, solid. And that's, you know, all it is strike attack defense. But once you get him 14 starred, he picks up this 12% to max base health during battle. This is absolutely ludicrous. Especially, you know, with the Zenkai ability, he is buffing Purple Saiyans, which is really good, and we're going to talk about why that matters in a second. I'm sure you guys already know, but again, this character is just he's doing a lot. And for at the time of release, he was insane. Upon Zenkai release, I definitely wouldn't say he was the absolute mega dominant force he was, because he is over a year old now as a Zenkai. He released during, not this just past Legends Fest, but the one prior to it, when the Blue Goku and Vegeta came out. He was part of what made that team as powerful as it was, Mono Purple. He was buffing Purple Saiyans, and the best unit in the game at the time, the Taigoku and Vegeta, guess what they were? Purple Saiyans. This character, even now today, though, has a lot of meta relevance. This is a very good bench character, and it's because of the existence of, I'm sure you all know who we're talking about, this wonderful guy right here. This character's existence makes Super Vegito inadvertently so much better. Super Vegito is providing all of this, everything here, all of these stats, all of this Z ability and health to Ultra Gogeta Blue, which is just absolutely ludicrous. This character can definitely still compete in today's meta. As you can see with the gameplay that we have on the side, as always, we do run into matches with Beast Gohans, Ultra Goku Blacks, Ultra Gogeta Blues, and this character can still put in work and put in damage. However, I will say I think this character is heavily carried by how strong the Fusion Warrior team with their surrounding units is right now. Because while Fusion Warriors I wouldn't say is a mega top tier tag, I think it is still very good. You take a look at what we got here. Ultra Super Vegito, still a very strong character. Definitely fallen off a little bit, but by no means bad. Super Vegito, who we're talking about, still a solid character. Ultra Gogeta Blue is the best unit in the game. Ultra Gogeta certainly is still runnable, but again, fallen off. This guy can still be annoying in matches even to today. Vegito Blue, again, solid option. Gogeta 4, solid option. Kefla just got her Zenkai. She is also a pretty strong unit. So again, very runnable. This Vegito on the bench here, this is another big part of what's making this guy still relevant even to this day, because this guy gives a absolutely phenomenal Z ability. Where is it? Right here. Fusion Warrior, double defense, and then Vegito characters are picking up base strike attack, which again, very, very valuable. So again, I think the Fusion Warrior tag right now just has a lot of strength to it. Not necessarily in the sense of the units are all mega top tier, but it does help that the best unit on your tag is also the best unit in the game, and you have 3 Ultras to your name with a ton of amazing bench support and a ton of just... It's a very versatile team, and as the game progresses, Fusion Warrior is only going to be a better and better and better tag. And I think this character is going to stay relevant for quite a long time just because of that Z ability. Even if he isn't relevant in matches necessarily, this character is going to be very valuable on that bench. Again, strike attack and defense, health, Purple Saiyans. These are all things that are going to continue to come to the Fusion Warrior tag, and this character is going to remain relevant for as long as that is a thing. So I definitely think that Super Vegito is a phenomenal character that was added into the game here, and I'm super stoked to continue to see more and more Vegito characters get added. Because, I mean, even if we look at the Vegito tag right here, these are the only Vegitos we have in this game. And we haven't gotten a Vegito since the end of the anniversary. And again, these are big headlining characters. I'm sure we all probably can tell. It's high chance we're going to get a Ultra Vegito Blue for this year's anniversary, I would say. And who knows what he's going to be. But again, he's going to have a bench ready to back him up between these two. That is for certain. But yeah, guys, that is going to do it for my look here at the Super Vegito. If I had to give him ratings, when he initially came out on that first banner along Blue Goku, and then the other banner with Blue Vegeta on it, Green Golden Frieza, the Green Buhan for the first anniversary of Legends, I would give this character a 10 out of 10 at that time. This character was insanely strong, so powerful. He did everything you wanted at the time and then some, so it was really hard to discredit how strong this character was at that time. Now, in the current meta of Legends, I would probably give him a 7.5 at best right now. Again, being as relevant as he is on the bench, I think is very huge for him, and how he's going to continue to age. And I would say, actually, I should talk about the On Zenkai release as well. If I had to give On Zenkai, I would give him a rating of probably 8.5 out of 10, 8.5. Because again, he was a contributing factor to buffing how strong Mono Purple was at the time. And he was just, again, a crazy character all around. So, Lots of good stuff coming from this Vegito, and I am glad that this was a character that got added and has managed to stay in the game for as long as he has. But again, guys, that is going to do it for this episode of Relevant or Nah. If you guys did enjoy this episode, please make sure to hit that like button and drop any comments down below on any characters you want me to look at going forward in the future. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and as always, I will catch you in the next one. Later, guys.